back to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you've never been here before. I am Charity, and I have finally decided to make a get to know me video. I felt like I had been posting things on this channel and it was nothing really about me personally. Like, if you don't know me already, then it's like, who is this girl that keeps posting stuff? We don't know who she is. So I decided to film a get to know me. This is not like a deep, dark, secret kind of thing. This is like surface level. You're getting to know who I am. Like, not too deep, because I can get deep real fast and I don't even like be meaning to. It just kind of happens. I decided to incorporate a cup of tea today. Of course, because Charity and like a cup of tea, you get it? It's cute, it's cute. Iced chai tea. Let me just put y'all on real quick. Iced chai tea. 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend. I have a list of questions, like I said, and hopefully it won't be too much, it won't be too long, and I won't get sidetracked too easily. Alright, so question number 1. What is your name and what does it mean? My name is Charity. Charity, either one. Rama Bass. So Charity is actually in the Bible and it means love. Rama is also in the Bible. It's R-H-E-M-A and it means the spoken word of God. And then Bass is just my last name. Like, I don't know what it means, other than like Bass Pro Shops, like the fish. I really love names that have meanings, because I feel like when you are named a certain name with a meaning, you embody that name. And I want to name my kids something with meaning. That's another story. Like, I already have kid names picked out, but like, that's another story for another day. But yeah, everyone in my family has a name with a meaning, and we pretty much are our names, and that's what I love about it. Okay, number 2. This is like a 3-in-1. Not like the 3-in-1 shampoos, like okay, side note, if you are a guy and you were still using a 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, body wash, or some type of 3-in-1, that doesn't even sound correct. You are not supposed to use something that can wash your hair, as well as wash your face, as well as wash your body at the same time. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm here to educate, and that is not what we're gonna do in 2019. We are going to use 3 separate products, okay? Thanks. Age, birthday, and sign. I am 20 years old. I just turned 20 in February, so my birthday is February 21st. And then my sign, I am a Pisces. I'm not really into like astrology and like zodiac signs like that. Like, I don't really care. So I know some people that like judge their friendships and relationships based on other people's signs, and like, honestly, it doesn't matter to me. Like, you're gonna be who you are. The person you are is not solely based on your zodiac sign. That's just how I feel personally. If you love them, don't feel attacked. I'm not trying to come for anyone that loves astrology, whatever, but I don't care. So, number 3, favorite color. My favorite color of all time is yellow. It's been my favorite color since I was like 7. Number 4, how tall are you? I am 5'7", or at least last time I went to the doctor, they told me I was 5'7". Number 5, favorite music genre. This is hard because I really like a lot of different types of music, but I would say my favorite genre that I could listen to like all day would be like R&B, but like not, it's hard to explain. Maybe like alternative R&B. For instance, like Frank Ocean, Anderson .Paak. Is it Paak? I don't really know. Anderson .Paak. I like Ari Lennox, Snow Allegra, and Her. But I think Her is like R&B. So I don't know like the exact difference between alternative and R&B. But like, Her is like one of my faves. I saw her live in experience. Literally, that was my first ever concert, and I was just so happy. Like, she sounds even better than she does. She sounds better live than she even does on like the CDs and on her albums. So like, I would definitely recommend, if you haven't been to her concert, that you should go. Yeah. I also really like J. Cole. I guess some people call him Six Lack, but Black. I just like music with meaning. I like Mac Miller. Just stuff that like makes you feel good, but like also has like deeper meanings and like words and just something to think about. But I also really enjoy gospel and Christian contemporary music. That's pretty much all I grew up on. I just have different playlists for different things. Like when I want to listen to that like kind of nonsense music, I have a playlist for that. When I want to listen to some bops, I have a playlist for that. When I want to listen to alternative R&B, I have playlists for that. So like it just depends on how I feel, honestly. Number 6, relationship status. Yeah, so sis is single. Sis is enjoying her life. Sis is doing her. And sis is me. I am sis. But like no, like seriously, I'm single. And that's it. 7, do you have any kids? Kids. What are those? Everyone that is my age that has kids, more power to you, because I could not. Having them around all the time, like I enjoy personal space and I enjoy quiet time. With kids, you have none of that. So like number 8, how many siblings do you have and their names? I only have one sibling and I have an older sister, so I am the baby. She is 23, about to turn 24, I think. Honestly, I feel bad for not knowing, but I think she's 24. Her name is Charisma. Number 9, year in college and why. Oh, wait, did I read that right? Year in college, major, and why I chose the college I chose. I am a upcoming junior. I will be a junior. Yes. I just declared as a bioprocessing major. I was a chemistry major for a while, triggered. Now I am a bioprocessing major. That encompasses a lot of different fields. It has a lot to do with like fermentation and upstream, downstream processes, and yeah, so you can go into food, you can go into pharmaceuticals, cosmetics. There's a broad spectrum of what I can do in that field, and I really, so far, I enjoy it. But I will be getting more into like my major classes my junior year, so I'll keep y'all updated. If you want to know more about the major or anything, just hit me up. Then why I chose the school that I go to. So I attend the illustrious North Carolina State University. Go Pats. I was torn between Chapel Hill, UNC, or State, and I was just like, I don't know, because I had never really been on State's campus that much, but as soon as I walked on, I just felt like a kind of at-home feeling, and that's like really cliche, and a lot of people say that, but like it was true. Like as soon as I got there, I was like, this is it, like this is where I want to go for the next 4-ish years. I really love it. I don't really want to transfer anywhere else. This is where I feel like I belong, and I feel like this is where God placed me, and I don't think it was for no reason. I really enjoy my time here, and I feel like the people that I have come in contact with have been people that will be my friends for life, and I don't mean that lightly. Like I feel like the people that I was fortunate enough to meet on these past 2 years have taught me so much and just been there for me. I feel like God placed me in this environment for a reason, and I'm so glad, I'm so grateful. And I've had literally no super bad experiences. Like I know some people that go to college have horrible roommate situations. I love my roommate. I've had the same kind of roommate since freshman year, and it's been great, and I just feel like everything happens for a reason, and I'm a strong believer in everything happens for a reason. And I was just so fortunate to have everything work out good enough. That's not everyone's story, but I really enjoyed the decision that I made, and I wouldn't want it any other way. 10. favorite movie. My favorite movie of all time, is X-Men Origins, dot dot, colon, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. I mean, obviously. It was just good. Like, it's a good movie. I feel like they should go back to those type of things where, like, the origins and they show each character. Unpopular opinion, I think that X-Men are better than the Avengers. I don't want anyone at me because I said what I said, and I stand by what I say. I'm not saying that the characters are better. I'm just saying, as an overall picture, their movies are better than the Avengers. Wolverine is that movie. Honestly, truly. Favorite drink, just like a cup of water with lemon juice in it or a lemon. It slaps. So, what is my personality type? According to like the Myers-Briggs test, I am an INFJ. INFJA, actually. So I wrote down like a few of like the character traits just so you'll know exactly what an INFJA is. I know the A stands for advocate. Advocates take great care of others' feelings and they expect the favor to be returned. Sometimes that means giving them the space they need for a few days. Accurate. So a few people that are INFJAs, which is a rare personality trait, is Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, Morgan Freeman, and this one cracked me up. It said Michael Scofield from like, what's that show? I was about to say Get Out, but that's a movie. Prison Break, Michael Scofield. The one that basically had like the whole blueprint of how they were gonna get out. Morning or night person? 100% a night person. Like, you can catch me at 3 a.m. and I will still be up and awake and ready to do something. But if you catch me at 8 a.m. and try to wake me up and want me to be happy, it's just not gonna happen. But I feel like I am my most productive self after 9 p.m. And I wish that wasn't the case, but like it is. Hobbies and interests. What do I be doing? I don't know. It's like when you're on a job interview and they ask you what you like to do, but you really just like to watch Netflix and like stay in your bed, but you don't want to put that because you want to look like you're actually productive, but you don't want to lie, so you just say hanging out with friends. I like to cook a lot. I like watching conspiracy theories, but not like the super scary ones, because I start like thinking about them all day and I'm like, what if they're actually real? I really enjoy fishing. I go fishing with my dad a few times in the summer. If you need a world-class bass fisherman, Charity Bass, here we are. What else I like to do? I like to do makeup. Yeah, I just like to be happy. That's a simple way to put it. Brows and eyes first or face first? For all the people that aren't really into makeup, the question is basically asking, do you do like your brows and eyes first, or do you do like your face first and then go to eyes and brows? And honestly, it just depends on what kind of eye look I do, because if I'm doing something more dramatic with like glitter and stuff like that, I don't like when that falls on my foundation, so I will do eyes and brows first then. But it kind of just fluctuates in how I feel. But I always tend to do brows first just because I don't like getting foundation on my brows. Do whatever floats your boat, you know? One more question after this, I swear, because I don't want this to be too long. Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? That's a very deep question. The way that my brain thinks, it could either be like, one, I could be super successful, super happy, living my best life, etc. The other side of me is thinking like, the earth is dying. So like the next 5 years, that means we only have 7 years after that, because we only have 12 years until the earth is like unfixable, basically. So honestly, I don't know. The other side of me is like, what are you doing? Like, why are you even in school right now? Like, the earth is dying. Like, you're fine. Like, go home. You know, the last question, the meaning behind my channel. I have been wanting to make a YouTube channel for quite a while, before I even got to college. I had wanted to make one probably since like my sophomore year in high school. But I had this thing and I am working on it still as I get older and as I get more into who I am as a person, as a woman. Just about like me being confident about my skills and my abilities. I feel like there's a difference between being humble and being scared, and I would put a lot of my um, reasons why I didn't act on certain things as me being humble rather than me just being afraid of doing it. So for a while I'd be like, oh, I'm not good enough to do this, or I don't really need to do this because other people are doing it. But now it's getting to the point where I'm like, this is your life, sis. Like, you live your life for no one else but you and God. So like, what other people think really has nothing to do with who you are. It's better to not regret things than feeling like you have all these ideas and thoughts and things you want to put out into the world, but you can't because you have a sense of fear and you're afraid that people might take it a different way than how you want it to go out there. So since it is like more of like a beauty channel, I want it to be centered around like makeup and skincare and beauty and lifestyle in that way, but I'm also so much more than that. I am a pastor's kid. I am a student. I am a woman, a black woman. I am a daughter, a sister, a friend. I mean, I don't want this to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but I honestly do have a lot of skill sets. And so I feel like me putting them out there into the world is just gonna allow me to grow as a woman, as well as a person, and like as I grow, the channel will also grow. Literally the only reason I made this channel was for me to just to get over the fact that I haven't before. I don't have a clear mindset about what exactly I want this channel to be about, but I just know I want it to be great. And I don't want it to be anything but genuine and anything that isn't me. And yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, that was a lot. So if you have made it all the way throughout this video and you've heard me talk about so much, you have no other choice but to subscribe. So you might as well go ahead and click that button down below. And if you have any questions or concerns or just comments, you know, you can just comment something. I'm just at the point where it's like, this is who I am. You're either gonna take it or leave it. You know? Period. Like